Hi Puma fans, I got something new to bring to your attention. If you're into building AR-10s or some an AR-10 platform in whatever caliber, whether it be a 243, 308, 6.5 Creedmore, 8.6 Blackout, there's some issues you're going to run into, and there's some build thoughts to think about when you're building out your AR-10 platform. And you can do some really budget. I'm going to show you some magazine and ammo stuff. That what I'm showing you here is really focused at the 8.6 Blackout. Some issues that I've run into in building 2 of the AR-10 rifles so far, and some of the ammo choices that I've used at this point. So what I have here are 5 different magazines, different manufacturers. So let's start here with the C products. I don't know if you can read that very well. This is a C Products DuraMag. Yeah, I got tape on it like I normally set it up. You can look at the top. So it's very much a DPMS pattern, and DPMS, a lot of people, they were just the first ones to like really come out with budget or something different than Armalite AR-10s. And it was much more budget or price friendly to everybody compared to the AR-10s that came from Armalite originally. So with that, you have a PMag. So I've got labeled 8.6. And you can see the top of that. And I don't know if you can tell, but these are different heights. So this is taller. This is the tallest one. And then here's a Brownells. Now, some people have had problems with Brownells. I'm just showing you what they look like so you can kind of know what mags to hunt for. Now, I've got this listed as a 8.6 Blackout right now, but this says Brownells underneath it. That's where they come from. I think they're aluminum. I'm not sure. I guess I should have done my research before I looked into it. So you have that going on with that. This is a DPMS. It's steel. I've got to say it's probably the heaviest of them. Of course, I added weight with the tape on there. But so you know what you're looking for. I'll have the little panther emblem right there. Oh, Puma. What do you know? Anyhow, this is a DPMS mag. These kind of set the standard with the anti-tilt and that kind of thing. So, and then this is a new one that was, well, it's not a new one. It's not necessarily 308 either. All these mags are specifically set up for 308 AR-10 platform guns. So, however, this is from Primary Arms I got recently. And it is, they call it the 6.5 mag, but my plan is to use this for the 8.6. And I'm going to show you why it matters. That the 6.5 Creedmore designated mag might be better for 8.6 if you're having feeding issues. So here it is listed. It doesn't say anything about 308. However, 308 would run in this mag. So to give you guys, here is 8.6 next to a 308 round. So in 8.6, this is 6.5 Creedmore. However, they made these mags so that you can, they've tried to thin them out, I think, in the front so you can put a longer bullet in there. And this is why this was kind of interesting to me to use for the 8.6. So one, you know, your 308 round will fit in it. And I'll pop one in there so you can see. They'll hold in here. They'll probably fire just fine and work, you know, like normal. The 8.6 I'm going to put in here. You can see how it fits. So the trouble I was having was, this is an 8.6 round. This is the it's a 300 grain bullet hollow point. I was having feeding issues I'm not sure with this company, Aiken Arms. These guys are great. I told them what I was doing, and they gave me a 10% discount. You know, I bought the ammo. They had ammo, and their ammo seems to run great. This is their stuff, so I don't know if I was having feeding issues with this yet, but next time I go to shoot, we're going to find out, because I'm going to try all this different ammo and different mags and find out what is going on with the feed. So far with these mags here, I had trouble with these hollow points feeding. They were hitting the ramp and getting jammed back into the casing. And hold on, I've got some of those. All right, so here you go. These two should be this long, but they hit the ramp feeding into the AR-10 platform and got pushed back, both on different types of barrels. One of these happened on the Faxum 16-inch. This one happened on Aiken's barrel 12-inch that I bought. They both are very nice barrels, made very well, both companies. So this was me trying to unload a magazine, and I was pushing in on the rounds like that, and I kind of sunk it in. So that's my mistake. Not a feed issue happened with this one. Again, so you can see, here's a 308. There's the different cartridges. Take these out, because these, if this happens, don't shoot these. That could be really dangerous. You could have possibly have a gun blow up in your face. You know, it turns your bullet into a grenade. Don't shoot those. I'm gonna take these apart and reload them sometime in the future. So now we have 308. You have to be concerned with not mixing your ammos or your mags. So as you can see, a lot of my mags are marked for whatever, you know, caliber that they're in. That's important. So what I'm going to show you here, now that I've shown you some of the ammo, and by the way, if you look on their ammo here, this is 16-inch, and it says it's subsonic. They mark their ammo boxes really well. These guys are great. Mr. Aiken was a great guy. He answered my emails. I talked to the phone. I talked on the phone with him. Their customer service is excellent, I think. So good company to do ammo business with. Here I've got subsonic. So you can see 300 grain, solid. It's subsonic, and it's 8 to 12-inch barrel. So they do a nice job of labeling their ammo. And then supersonic, good stuff. And we have the 16-inch subsonic. Again, 16-inch barrel. And that's where we're at. So the problem I had was these guys were not feeding right. So this is what I'm going to show you. These rounds, when I was firing out of this mag, the DPMS mag, for instance, I think part of the problem was that the round is not popping up. See where it catches right here? I'll use another 308 round to point this out. So you see where this lip is right here on the mag. See how it's catching? That keeps the round going straight. It's not popping up. Or it might restrict the round's ability to pop up and engage and go into the chamber properly, right? Because this round is so long in the bullet and short back here. So now let's look at the 6.8. At the same level, do you see the difference? So I keep these together so you can see the difference. So you see how this part of the feed ramp is back compared to this one, the shoulder being right there, shoulder being back here. Almost a 1/4 inch to 3/8 of an inch difference. I think that's what I need in order to get these longer rounds to pop up into the ramp and into the chamber correctly. And it's, you know, I'm not even a portion there, but it definitely would make life easier as it comes up forward and pops up into the chamber, which that's what you want to do. So again, now we got the big fatty. So here you got the big daddy here. It's going forward, and as soon as it hits the ramp, it's already going to be a little easier for it to get up and in there. So if we look at this one and we look at the DPMS design, you can see the difference in the cut of the shoulder. So now let's look at the Brownells. So if you guys are having other problems with 243 or other cartridges, you might want to look at how this shoulder is designed for the type of cartridge that you're looking at if you're having mag problems. Here, the mag pull didn't work, and I think because the shoulder's so far forward, it wasn't popping up into the chamber. And these guys, where was that big one? That one flying over here. These are not working in the Magpul Mag, not at all. So the only other one is the C Products is back pretty far and almost matches. It's closer, but I still think the 6.5 Creedmore Mag, I'm hoping that this will solve the problem of the rounds not feeding up into the chamber. So I really want to get these big hollow pointed rounds to go up in there. So the other thing too, I want to show you, where's our real long one. So here's the supersonic. See how these rounds are a little different in length, so that could have an impact. We'll stick one of these, the 300 grain in there. That's even longer. So I'm hoping that, you know, you guys see what I'm throwing down here, what I'm laying down. So with these, I don't know, I guess you'd call them the Wildcat rounds. The problem is the 300 Blackouts had the same problem originally because there were no specific mags in the beginning that were made for the 300 Blackout round. And you had a lot of different weights, different lengths, 240 grain, you know, Blackout rounds. And no one made like specific mags for it. Now, I don't have a Lancer mag. They're expensive. These mags are like 20 bucks on sale. So I bought 5 to try them out. I have a 6.5 AR-10 platform, so if they don't work for this, I'll just use them for the 6.5. Not a big deal. I like the fact they got little holes in them. They're pretty sweet mags from D&H. And the price is definitely way better than a Lancer mag that's expensive. I think this is stainless steel. It's really rigid. It's lightweight. Looks like a great mag. So the DPMS ones, I don't think you can get these anymore. I think they're pretty much gone off the market. When you look, they're a little shorter. So DPMS being kind of standard, again, shorter. The Brownells, just kind of match it up. A little bit shorter. I don't know if that's hard to tell. And then this C Products is a pretty perfect match to the DPMS design. So the Durmag, pretty close. So we're going to see how this works. You can see in here, you can kind of see that little spring in there. On this one, you can't see it. So we'll see how that anti-tilt works when I actually run some 308 rounds. See that? I've got a budget build 308 that I'm going to do a video on, and I'm going to try these different mags in them. The DPMS mags work great. The Brownells I've never had a problem with. Obviously, look at the carbon residue on there. These things function great. Not had a problem at all. In 308, I've not had a problem with PMags either. These have been pretty great, but I have a 25 rounder that's got a little crack in the back. So, but it still works. So I'll continue to use it. So these mags here were from primary arms. Brownells mags. I bought a bunch of these years ago when they had DPMS and never got rid of them, so these are old school ones I've just had for a long time. These here, Duramags, I bought these from STEL Ammo. They had a sale on them, so I bought 5 or 6. P-Mags, I got a bunch of P-Mags. Bought those because they're priced right. Problem with these, they're kind of sticky in the mag wells of all my different guns. Most of my guns are either stag arms, lowers, or arrow. I have 1 PSA. All these mags drop free. These things drop free excellent. They like shoot out. They're great. Okay, another 8.6 STEL Ammo. These guys are great. The owner, I talked to him, and he was nice enough to send me a box of free ammo. These were the short, what they call their shorts, and these are 300. These are ones I had a problem, feeding. They're really long in the mag. These are the 16-inch ones. So he sent me half and half. But man, I can't thank him enough. It's great. Someone would send me free stuff. That's fantastic. So I really want these to function in the AR-10 platform. And so I'm going to try these out again, just to give you an idea so you can see the difference between, look at that dude. That guy just, holy crap, it's right to the edge of the mag. So I'm hoping these 6.5 mags will work excellent. And just so for comparison, let's pop these back out. I believe these are 350, maybe 370 grain. These are big daddies. They're thumpers. If you got a bolt gun, definitely these would put if you're hunting game, that's a killer, man. That would be awesome on pigs or anything big. So you can see the difference between the 300 and a 350 plus. And so that's the short barrel version. You're not going to see a difference in the length between the short and the long. They're going to look the same. It's just going to be powder difference. Just so you can see, these are pretty awesome. And here's that 308. Pretty crazy. It's a really neat cartridge, so I really want these guys to work. We're going to see what happens. Again, I'm going to try these out. So he marked them on the back end for me. That's fantastic. So STEL Arms. These guys make ammo for all kinds of stuff you can't find. Great company. Go online, buy their stuff. They have sales too, and sometimes like free shipping on certain weekends and stuff. So if you hit it right, you can save a little money. And I'm sure you appreciate the business. He makes really good, really nice, clean ammo. So something to keep in mind when you're out there buying expensive ammo like this stuff. So mags we're going to try, 6.5 Creedmore. Might be worth trying when you're running weirdo cartridges like I do. Aiken Arms ammo, they got barrels. Primary Arms always has deals on all kinds of stuff. Their AR mags are pretty good deals. Other places you can shop. SG Ammo also has, I don't think they have 8.6, but they have a lot of other cartridges. It's a good place to go if you're not familiar with finding ammo. And I just wanted to highlight the issues that you run into in the AR-10 platform, because nothing's really quite standardized like the AR-15. And now the 300 Blackout has become way more standardized, where you can actually get mags specifically made for that cartridge that function without issue for the most part. So that's all I have for you today. Little AR-10 talk. Hit the affiliate links below. Subscribe, get your friends to subscribe. Maybe this stuff's interesting to them, and yeah, support the channel. It'd be great. Like, comment if you have questions. I'll try to answer them. And have a great day.
Soyuz 2 Bravo. Come in.
Hello. Mission Control. We are stranded.
Come in.
We cannot support